know what you're thinking. You're thinking I've heard this before, huh? Well, guess what? You're right. You heard about the little girl who was constantly raped by her dad, or the girlfriend who got shot by a boyfriend, or the lady who was walking alone and got raped, or the girl who refused to give up her numbers, so they took her life instead. The words I used are all in the past tense because, well, all of them are dead. Lives lost to their brothers, fathers, uncles, men. Men are trash. After all the pain and suffering, after all the turmoil and heartbreak, after all the bruises and scars, she tries to gather the little strength that is left in her body, and through her battered lips, as painful as speaking can be after a long round in the ring with the devil who promised to love her. Men are trash. It's the only words that can come from her abandoned soul as she cries out for help. She makes an emergency call to the world, the only person who's on duty, the person who was tasked to protect her, the only person who can save her is men. He picks up the phone and his reply is,
Not all men are trash.
Pause. When people in the States who look like you and me are being killed because their skin color is a target, they scream out Black Lives Matter. We stood in solidarity. Then people who don't look like us scream out All Lives Matter. And we thinking, you're putting up a protest to my protest. What kind of nonsense is that? Yes, all lives matter. But clearly, your lives aren't in danger. We know the pain of crying out when nobody's willing to listen, yet we do the same to our queens. Hypocrites. So when our sisters scream out men are trash and you reply with not all men, understand that they're trying to save their lives and you're trying to protect your pride. They're watching their sisters' souls leave their bodies, from their bodies their souls go, but you'd rather protect your fragile masculinity. Your ego. I'm not a poet, and that was not supposed to sound poetic. But what I'm trying to say is, men are trash. Oh, snap! I forgot to say the magic words. What if it was your sister, mother, aunt, girlfriend? Because the only time men seem to care about females is when they're related to them. Otherwise, they're just perishable goods. Deep. I'm trash. That's because I cheated on my ex. Put me in a room with 99 men, rapists, killers. I'll be the least trashiest, but at the end of the day, I'm still trash. Her dad cheated on her mom multiple times. The closest man to her heart broke it countless times. Now she lets me in. I promise to love all the broken pieces, but yet I do to her what her father did to her mother. I continue to dismantle her heart. She forgives me. But does she do it because she expects nothing better from men? Or is it because she understands that when a man tells you he loves you, it's synonymous with pain? Men are trash. I know what some of you are thinking. I've done nothing. I'm not trash. Well, guess what? You're the worst of them all. While our sisters and mothers are being killed, you do exactly that. Nothing. P.S. Men are trash was never meant to degrade men. It was always a cry for help. Some of you find the statement too sharp. But before, men are trash, nobody was listening.